People of this world always try to complicate shit that's real simple. But I'm here to uncomplicate and make shit plain and simple. And the plain and simple facts is, the reason why y'all can't dwell among me, y'all can't be around me and dwell in my peculiar light, is because it exposes you. See, Abba dwells in the temple of a body. And if he's in that body, then he's looking out of that man's eyes when you're looking at him, which is going to convict you. Christ said they're going to hate you because they hate me. That's proving that Christ is in that person, looking at that man, convicting him, like I'm telling you. And the reason why y'all can't exist in that peculiar light is because y'all are filthy as hell and have sin that you are not willing to let go of. That's all that it means. It means you are unwilling to let go of your own sin you'd rather hide. So you seek to go around people that are just as filthy as you, that are pigs in the mud, just like you are, so y'all can all enjoy the mud together. It's so simple, it's so obvious that that's what you all are doing. And y'all wonder, when y'all, the ones that do are of the truth, and y'all hear the truth, and y'all say, well, how come nobody's listening to this guy? It's because they haven't accepted that they have to get rid of their sins in order to exist around this person. And the same goes for you. If you're in the truth, the people around you are going to find it very hard to be around you because you require higher things of them than other people do. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? When you don't lie, the law is in your favor. And they feel that when they are going to lie to you. They feel conviction because you don't lie to them. But if you lie to them, then they'll hang out with you because they'll say, now when I lie, then I'll get away with it because you can't convict me, bitch, because you lied to me too. So that's why we keep our garments clean. Do you see this? We keep our garments clean so that why? So that why when we're accused, it'll fall on deaf ears. It will fall by the wayside. And matter of fact, when you live in this truth, you won't be accused because they can't. You will be blameless, and that's the way I am when I am in the face of my enemies. I am blameless, and they are blamed. And that's why they get away from you. That's why they do not exist around you. And as a matter of fact, it's not you they're running from. It's already been written. It is Christ they are running from. It is the truth. It is Abba Yah. It is the Father that they run from. Ultimately, it is love that they're running from. They're hiding their lies in fear of the Father. When he says, come to love, then your fear will be done away with, as it is written. Perfect love casts out fear, but you refuse to come to love and confess your faults, and so you hide from the righteous, so you remain unhealed. That's simple. What does it say about y'all all Christians? Pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. Well, it says the prayer of a righteous man avails much. Not just anybody's prayer. So it has to be a prayer of a man who lives in truth. So if you run from the man who lives in truth, how can that righteous man pray for you and avail much on your behalf? How? That's what I'm asking you. But see how y'all all think y'all know. You all think you're safe. You think time is on your side. What does the scripture says? Time is no more. So if you've been using time as an advantage in your life, what will happen when it is no more? When there is no more time. You won't be able to tell the night from day. You won't be able to tell the day from night. The earth will spin around like a drunk man. It will stagger forth to and fro like a drunkard. What will you do then? When you can't tell the difference, you don't know what's going on. But what do you all do in this world? You hide. And that's why I told you, you true elect won't have friends. You true elect won't have acquaintances that are true. You won't have these things because those people around you will be held accountable. And what is the kryptonite to mankind? Self-accountability. Without self-accountability, you can't change. You can't progress or grow. You can't do anything, actually. So then, if you're running from self-accountability, then how can you progress? How can you go to the next stage? How can you evolve to the next level? That's my question to you. How? And see, y'all just don't give a fuck enough to even answer that question. You just say, oh well, who cares? The ball game's coming on. Or whatever the next temporary satisfaction you're going to have. That'll give you 5 more minutes of satisfaction to get to the next 5 more minutes. I told you, what are you going to do when time is up? All the things you're doing right now are dependent on a grid. When the grid goes down, how are you going to have all the things that bring you satisfaction? What will you have to bring you satisfaction then? That is my question for you all. When the world that brings you such satisfaction falls, the parties, the clubs, the nightlife, the nice cars, the traveling, the flying to and fro, the going on ships and cruise ships, and when all of that shit falls, when the grid goes down, what are you going to do that brings you joy in a day? There's no internet, there's no TVs, no video games, no VR, no technology. What are you going to do to bring yourself joy? That is my question. You see why you all are unprepared? And you see why I dwell in a peculiar light? Like I told you, most of you cannot come around. You cannot know me. That is why I'm on the outskirts. That is why when y'all hear me, y'all don't really understand it. Because there's no one that speaks this way, because I dwell in a peculiar light. I don't dwell in darkness like you all do, hiding behind your lies, making them your refuge thinking they're going to keep you safe. How could you possibly think that? Why do you deny sovereign law? Why do you all fight against the simple facts that things are going to be what they're going to be? When he says things like you reap what you sow, why do y'all think you don't? Simply your pride and your egos. It's that simple. It's simply your pride and your egos has done this. It has deluded you. Your pride has deceived you, as it is written. So you go along and continue being deceived, and I will continue on in my peculiar light. You see? And so when the darkness goes on, I'll have my light shining brightly. You see? When that darkness comes down on you all, my light will be shining brightly, but you all will be in everlasting darkness, as it is written. Some shall rise to everlasting darkness and contempt and shame, but some to everlasting life, shining as the firmament.